Welcome back to Mango Plays Mass Effect. And yes, I am very excited to get started again. Now, I did write a note from editing that I may have missed a planet, scanning a planet in the Voyager cluster. So I should do that first, so don't forget. Anyway, oh yeah, we were on Luna. Oh, that was so much fun. Like, legitimately so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Okay. Voyager cluster is where? There it is. I think it was this one, Yangtze. Okay. I feel like it was been to. No, we must have landed there then. Well, my note was not very helpful. Let me just check all of these, that I scanned them all. I know I've completed this system in the sense that I landed at every planet that I could, which I think is one planet per system at this point in time. That is the feeling I'm getting from it all. Okay, I'm happy to say we've done this. I think I mistook stuff when I was looking. Right, okay. Where do I want to go visit? I'm not particularly fast. Really want to go visit the Horsehead Nebula. We've done the local cluster. We have done Artemis Tau. We have done the Voyager cluster. We haven't done Hades Gamma. I do really want to go to the Horsehead Nebula. I can do what I want. Let's do it. Ooh, okay, so this image is so... I am so used to this image. Okay, Strenuous and Noveria. Well, let's go to the system that doesn't have like a little tag. Yes, let's go. I really do like that little gun shooty thing. Okay, let's start at the far edge as per normal. Theselagon. What we got here? A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Theselagon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. Okay, pretty cool. Nice. Very large planet. Tralin. This one's quite small. Tralin is a lifeless rock with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily created terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. That's very cool. Antitara. Anything at the far reaches? No, let's check this one first. Ooh, we can survey it finally. Antitara is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of ammonia, why can I not talk today? Hydrocarbons in the atmosphere lend it a distinct brown tint. I know some of you saying I can't talk any day, but you know, most of the time I have a, I don't know, 30% ability to speak. Today it feels like a 15. A gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Or is that helium-3? I don't know. Cool. Assuming that's useful to you guys. Let's look at Zawin. Warning. Level 1 cold hazard. Zawin has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen, mainly composed of cobalt with deposits of copper. Planet-side conditions are hazardous with constant ice storms wrapping the surface. The picture and the detail makes me think there's going to be a land here at some point. Okay, cool. Yunthi-Thori. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Yunthi-Thori has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are indications of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Ooh. Medallion recovered. Your scan uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting Yunthi-Thori. Charlie brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League 1 medallion hidden in its payload. Ooh, we got another League 1 medallion. Okay, so this is going to be the place we're going to land later on. I think I'm just sort of not supposed to be here at this point in time, realistically, but I don't care. Anyway, let's go to PAX. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, because we're in the same system, so we're not using Mass Effect travel. Ooh, okay, we got planet over here, nothing at the bottom edge. Okay. Velis. Ooh, that's very pretty, isn't it? Velis has a thin atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Most other materials have frozen and fallen as snow. Its surface is composed of potassium with deposits of magnesium. While investigating the primitive anaerobic life of Velis, Binary Helix survey teams discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage of the ancient Krogan warlord Moro. Many records and artifacts of the Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. The empty base is now abandoned even. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans of the planet Velis revealed a small abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of Matriarch's Dillinaga's writings. I still don't know who this Matriarch is. That's going to be interesting. We'll be looking at the codex in a bit, because maybe there's some info in there. Morana. Morana is an icy planetoid smaller than Earth's moon. Many planetary geologists suspect it was once an Oort cloud, ice dwarf, which migrated inwards after an encounter with some other body. While the crust is frozen water ice, deeper layers are mostly silicates, with pockets of magnesium and aluminium. Morana is idly locked to Pax. The same side always faces the sun. Ooh, this is a dark side. Okay, a Savragog is a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant whose orbit lies quite close to the star. It is unusual for a star with close orbiting gas giant to have a habitable world. Savragog is Pax's only gas giant, but its temperature, powerful winds and high orbital velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-3 mining. While Noveria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion plants, it imports all of its helium-3 from out system. And that's a Noveria. So a habitable world in this type of system is rare. Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Is this where... Okay, hang on. Yeah, get out of the map, please. Let's have a look at the codex. Ooh, okay.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
This is very sad to listen to. However, it's very realistic. Which makes it sadder, I guess. Right, anyway, the reason I'm popping in here is this the place that Matey Boy was at? Solar Colony World Demeter. One of our crew members, I've forgotten their name. I'm really sorry. The first one that joined us, well, there was two that joined us and one died. I feel like it might be. I kind of want to take them with me. Okay. Let's read about planets and locations, considering we're sort of like moving around. Okay. Arcturus Station is the gateway to Sol, 5-kilometer diameter Stanford Porous type space station at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Themis. Construction of Arcturus Station began in 2151 and concluded in 2162. I remember that we read something or something was told to us about like asteroids were towed to Arcturus Station. It was inaugurated in 2156 and has served as the military and political headquarters of the Systems Alliance from the First Contact War until the present. When humanity activated the Charon mass relay in 2149, it led to Arcturus, 36 light years from Sol, Earth's sun. Arcturus is the third biggest star seen from Earth. It's an ancient red giant from the generation born before Sol. I have read this one already. Damn it. Okay, I haven't read Gagarin Station is the largest deep space station built by humanity, a Bernal sphere design with a 500-meter diameter habitable area. It was constructed beyond Pluto in nearly 80 astronomical units, 12 billion kilometers from Sol. Moving crew and material to this location bankrupt most of the backers. Wow. Gagarin was placed at the inner edge of the helopause, the point at which the solar wind can no longer push back the interstellar medium. It was built to test a number of fast-and-light drive principles that theoretically could only occur in interstellar space. The station was nicknamed Jump Zero. That's where Matey Boy was, right? As it was intended to be the jumping off point for humanity's expansion into the galaxy. Shortly after the station was completed, the Prothean ruins were discovered on Mars, rendering the entire effort moot. Oh, those people that were bankrupted, I bet they were kicking shit everywhere. After struggling to make a profit for a decade, Gagarin was sold to the Systems Alliance in 2159 for a fraction of its construction costs. The Alliance refurbished it as a research and training center for the recently discovered biotic phenomenon. In 2169, the biotic acclimation and training program was shut down and Gagarin became a general research facility. Its remote location and intentional isolation from the extranet makes it popular for dangerous research, particularly in the field of artificial intelligence. Humanity's first stable AI, the Alliance sponsor Elissa, achieved sapience at Gagarin in 2172. But that's against the rules. Today, Gagarin Station has a permanent population of approximately 9,000. Plan has been proposed even to move it to the gravitationally stable barycenter point between Pluto and the Charon relay, allowing it to serve as a gateway facility between the Sol and Arcturus systems. The high cost of safely moving its mass has delayed this indefinitely. Okay. Okay, so... Ooh, I think this is new. Prothean Beacon downloaded its knowledge into Lieutenant Commander Shepard on Eden Prime, causing confusing dreams and visions. While the imagery is becoming clearer with time, the meaning of the beacon communication remains elusive. It's been suggested that Prothean data recording is highly dependent on a certain point of view, what Carl Jung described as the collective unconscious. The cipher needed to comprehend the images implanted in Shepard's mind is the cultural knowledge of a Prothean, the archetypes, biological instincts, and common experiences universal to the race. Since the Protheans have been dead for millennia, it may be impossible to acquire this cipher. I wonder if we will. Oh, that'll be fun. Anyway, data discs. Despite all the evidence confirming the existence of the Protheans, little is known about their culture and society. I've been moaning about this for a while. From time to time, dig sites will yield new clues, but after 50,000 years of decay, little of value is unearthed. Recent research has focused on the discovery of Prothean data discs. On their own, they are frail and rarely found in one piece. Occasionally, however, an intact disc will be discovered within a console or reading device. To date, over 3 dozen discs have been recovered, and a few of those have been restored to the point where researchers can begin analysing them. Though it may be some time before scientists discover a way to transfer the data off the discs, they are currently considering the most tangible leads of learning more about the Prothean culture. I'm glad they're actually looking into it. Anyway, the Mars ruins. After 20 years of manned research outposts and nearly a century of robotic exploration, the European Space Agency's Laurel City became the first permanent settlement on Mars in 2103. Within a decade, the United States and China had founded permanent settlements as well. Okay. The South Polar region of Prothean Planum developed a Bermuda Triangle reputation. Okay, cool. Satellites detected intermittent mass concentrations and magnetic field shifts. In 2148, prospectors working near the Sadio crater discovered an underground complex, a Prothean observation post. The odd phenomena were generated by the operation and discharge of a Mass Effect core struggling to function despite 50 millennia of neglect. Okay. That makes sense. They found out why it had the Bermuda Triangle effect. Earth was electrified by the news. Humanity was unequivocally not alone. While courts battled over who owned the ruins, the international scientific community coordinated a massive effort to access, translate, and interpret the databanks recovered from the facility. The facility proved to be a biosciences observation post built when Homo sapiens were first evolving on Earth. Wow! So Protheans existed whilst we existed then. I was kind of under the impression that it was long before we arrived, like Homo sapiens. That's interesting. While the motives of the Protheans are not certain, translated records indicate that the facility was in regular communication with automated observation platforms in Earth orbit and on the lunar near side. A half-dozen Mass Effect spaceships found in the facility were presumably used for first-hand observation. Okay, that's all pretty darn cool, right? We got a bunch more to read through, but I need to give my voice a little break. Let's go to this Novaria. Now, I think I'm going to bring the guy with the biotic stuff. As I said, I forget.
Control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Hell yeah.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Fair enough.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
AJ pointed out to me that Joker's voice acting is done by Seth Green, and now I can't believe I missed it because I can totally hear it. But yeah, I did totally miss it originally. So let's head on out and meet these people who I think it's a corporation, right? Remember correctly? So we're going to take Caden and let's bring Garrus. Yeah. Accept squad. Yes.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Oh.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Good luck, Presley. Okay. Hello? Ah, it's like a little camera thing. We encountered one of those at the Citadel, right? It just gonna scam me? Very boring. Okay, right. We gotta say. Huh.
Turians don't like the cold, Shepard. Did I ever mention that?
No, you did not. Alright, come on. Oh, hang on a sec. Let's do my squad. Because, yeah, we... it's been a while. So, yeah, Garrus is basically mostly on first aid. Ooh. Let's unlock medicine. Because I don't know what that is. Knocks out an organic enemy for 1 second. Yeah. Also, you can have a final level in Sentinel. Let's go. Stuns organic enemies longer. Oh. Yeah. It's sometimes weird how this works. So we got toxic damage. Very cool. Now, Mayboy's got electronics. So let's give you a load of inter-barrier. Ooh, encryption actually. Yeah. Come on. And then barrier. Stasis unlock. Oh. I'm not going to worry about stasis, to be fair. There we go. You've got your stuff now. It'll be grand. That's not what I wanted to do. Equipment. Hayden, do you need stuff? Yes, you do. Okay, cool. I've given them the best of the best. Let's go. We ready, guys? I was expecting, like, a greeter to, you know, check my ID. I have no idea what we do. Oh, here we go. Here's the greeter. Mako. Hello.
That's far enough.
Yeah, we'll
We're
cooperate.
not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Who are you?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I outrank you.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria.
She's got one.
Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Oh.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Oh. I don't know which one to choose now. Easy, people?
Let's not start a fight.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain
No.
Matsuo, stand down.
Oh.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I got 2 Paragon for that? I was cooperative.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh, I could say the same to you.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Oh, I want to talk to you. That's just mean. What's this? Like an office chair? Oh, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one of those. Be comfy. Basically, sort of... no, not in that one. But you can get ones where you're basically just lying down. It's very cool. Okay. People just chilling out over here. Ooh, what's this? Is this a vending machine? Probably. Okay. Apparently I'm not allowed to interact. Hello? Hello? Oh, I can talk to this person. Okay. I have to go through there. Ugh.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Yeah, thanks.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I heard there were Geth here. Why so many guards?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Go with the top.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
What are we doing
The
here?
board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Oh,
Saren's aide is here.
I need to talk to her.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I need
Could you
directions.
tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we should tell Liara that her mother's here, or bring her along. Maybe she can reason with Benezia.
Okay. So you discover the matriarch Benezia is on Noveria. She's left the public port area. In order to proceed, you need to get a pass into the garage. Administrator Analyst has denied your request for one. There may be a way to persuade him or another source. Deanna said to speak with the Administrator Analyst to leave port Hanshan. Okay. And then Matriarch Benezia Sarenzaid is at a remote complex called Peak 15. You need to drive out and investigate. Okay, but I kind of like his idea of bringing our friend along. Can I switch out my squad? Assuming I can just get back in my ship and do that.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Not for long, because we're gonna, you know, just head straight back out, basically. But I'm gonna talk to them. See if they've got anything to say. Like, can I tell them? Before we drag them out on this mission. Now I know where they are. Oh dear, I can't believe I missed them in the little hidey hole over here. Hello.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
She got a crush. Less.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
Less.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Me too.
Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Okay, cool.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Right, so we got a new codex entry for some reason. So yeah, we don't get to tell them that Benezia is on this planet, but I guess let's just bring her. I like the concept of being able to like bring the correct companion for the area. So maybe when I land I should check what on earth we're doing on the planet. You know, be sensible about it. Right, Liara, come on. I'm gonna bring Garrus as well. Just because Garrus is my favorite. I like them so much.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Cool. Right, can we tell them now?
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Alright, calm down. Oh, Garrus has got stuck. Garrus! Do you need a hand here? Come on. That button? That button. No. Alright, Garrus is just gonna... He's just tying his shoe. It's fine. Oh dear, I hope I don't need you. Need your combat experience, you know? Maybe I should have brought Caden. Caden was the one that said we should bring Liara, so... maybe it would be sensible to bring them as well. Ooh, I didn't notice this water feature before. Oh, very nice. Okay. Let's go through. Are you going to tell us off? Are you going to talk to us? No. Okay, so up the stairs on the left, I think, was what was said. There is a lot of like, considering weapons are not allowed, I'm surprised there is so many, like, security turrets. That makes no sense to me.
Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development.
Oh.
For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Garrus wants out of here. Come on. Come on, Garrus. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay. Hello.
The managers warned us about you.
Oof. Ooh. So is this like another Citadel area? I'm so confused. Where are we? Jay. We're in Noveria. So if I go to the codex, primary planet.
Pharos. Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Noveria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Noveria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from Council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the Executive Board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Noveria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.
Okay. Planet governed by corporations.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
So to people outside the port, then. Oh, dear.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
This is a Paragon one, isn't it? Sure.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees.
Taurus.
Is there anything else this one might help you with?
What are you saying?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
View upgrades. We got medical interface. 7. So health regeneration plus 60% toxic. Ooh. 16 grand. Okay. No, I'm alright. So we got a new thing in our journal then. Opold asks your help smuggling a package through customs. I like these guys, these merchant guys. And you know, kind of willing to help the Krogans out a little bit, right? Like a little bit paragony. Because of that, I'm fine with it. I'm not a fan of what's going on with the Krogans. I think they've had a very, very awful experience.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Alright. Just wanted directions. Karis is so broken. Oh dear. Alright, businesswoman.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Okay.
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
Wow, so there's like a memo that went out, basically. Cool. Let's have a note and continue having a nose around. I want to see if I get any like conversations I get to overhear. So I really enjoyed that about the Citadel. That was a good fun. Yeah? No, so where are you guys guarding even? The mess hall? Okay. It's a weird place. Ah! Okay. I'm assuming this is who I need to talk to. Yeah.
How can I help you?
Let's investigate first.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a fan of Binary Helix. Not gonna say it, not gonna lie.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
Have I?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
That's new. So AI isn't banned. It's just banned for most people. You have to bribe the council to be able to do it. That's my understanding of this.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Recognize the voice. I can't place it though. Hello? Oh. Guns. So I'm just having a nose around your office. Why have you got rocks as decorational pieces? Oh, I guess, fair enough.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Okay.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't lack of oversight risky? Yeah.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Okay. Tell me about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
Define personal escort.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Fair enough.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Fair enough. I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
I'm not...
Good.
I'm not dobbing in.
Urgent messages while you dithered about.
Oh, shut up. I'm a Spectre, don't you know?
Elias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Yeah?
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Alutk Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies.
We've done that one then.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs.
We're making it comfortable.
Include Elanus Risk Control
Ask the question.
Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
You said I should talk to Alutk Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Okay. Why was his office closed?
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Thank you. Okay, so speak to Alutk Queen, and then we still need to find a way to get through. Yeah, Annalise was unimpressed with our credentials. That's one way of saying it. Also, you could say that Annalise is, you know, just a raving corporate dick, you know. Very interesting. It doesn't surprise me. This is very fitting. I do feel like this is very realistic. Like, corporations would create a planet that government has no oversight over. Because one thing corporations hate is oversight. What's this? Where's this going? 788. Okay. Doing synthetic insights. Okay. Hello. You look suspicious.
Spectre, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias, and the matriarch came through.
Alright. Let's ask all the questions.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Recognize this dude's voice as well. Also, I love him. Tell me about that.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Alutk Keen was on the take. So Ananias shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm, security tracks card use.
Fair enough.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
So what did we get? We got a bit of information in our journal. Fort Hanshan is full of rumors about Peak 15, but few facts. Oh, this is so exciting. Hello?
Access to the garage is restricted.
Alright.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analeas. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
We could take them, but I don't think that's the right move at this point in time. I know I'm going a little bit renegade-y, but we don't need to do full. Should we go to synthetic? Oh. Apparently we won't go there. It's closed. Temporary closed. So synthetic insights was AI, right? Remember correctly? That was my understanding. So where's this hotel? Not there. Oh. The AI of our companions is funny sometimes.
Regret letting you keep those guns.
Ah, I won't. Okay, so there's a door there. Let's see. You guys gonna talk? Nope. And that's not usable. Okay, fair enough. You guys find anything? I don't think our companions have found anything yet. Hello? Why is there no conversations going on? Is this the hotel? It's an elevator. No elevator noise going on? Fair enough. I'm enjoying this sort of like mini Citadel feeling. Oh yeah, I've got a map. I forget about that. I was like, but I don't like being lost. And we got a map, Mango. Okay. We're at Quinn. So this is the second level then?
I need a moment of your time.
Alright.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Oh, this is interesting because I kind of want to do this because I don't really like the idea of the biotic. Am I being a Luddite, as they say? I think, as I've got older, the more I've sort of learned how the world works or had my youthful idealism ruined by the truth. It's probably the only way I can phrase it. The more I realize that Progress, when it's in the hands of corporations, is quite often, well, misused. Use the politest term I can think of. Progress, when it's handled by charities, scientific heads, tend to be like legitimate progress I can get, or, you know, movement, technological advance, whatever you want to call it. Can be stuff I can typically get behind and be very excited about. But yeah, so do I want to do a little bit of hacking? I'll say goodbye. And I will think about it. Yeah. So that's Lorik Quinn. We'll come back to them because I'm interested in just having a bit of an explore. Oh, are you? Who? Yeah.
Can I help you?
No, apparently not.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
How boring.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Ah, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacations, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort they've got here? At the equator? Bounce backing, diving, and accredited as a Eurofield?
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather admire the view.
Very interesting. Okay, what's in here? So, okay, cool. Nothing's in here. Okay, that's not stairs. Oh dear, I'm getting so confused. There's the stairs. I'm kind of liking this sort of layout and aesthetic they've got going on. They were trying to make concrete work for them, you know?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
I have credits. Telling me my money is not good enough.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Lorik Quinn, he got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshan's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Folsum Keratin Nar Ead Belanaleus.
Oh.
No, that's the administrator. The Hanshan administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keen fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Novaria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
I like that. A bit of info we got just then. Hello?
What do you want?
What are you having?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
No.
Sorry. I told him I'd do this for him.
You know him so well that he's earned your loyalty. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Interesting. I do like how, like, so many different ways you can change the quests. Okay, let's do this. Woo! Override. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Do we get a journal? Yeah, we can go help them. Okay, let's see what we got here. There we go. Synthetic insight security disabled. Awesome, let's go. Hello, I did nothing. Didn't see anything. I was not hacking. I was scratching my nose, you know? And the blizzard outside is pretty darn cool. Look at this. Not sure how well that'll come up on YouTube's compression, but very cool. Very atmospheric with what we've been told. That is not the downstairs. There it is. Okay. I'm going to go to Synthetic Insight. I know I'm supposed to go talk to this dude next to progress the main quest and everything, but I'm very contrary. Is that the right word? Probably not. I like doing things out of order. I'm weird that way. Right, where was the synthetic thing? This is a room I'd not been in. Okay. Was it? Oh, was it through? It was down. Okay. Guess I should talk to this dude then. Ah, right. So you're a Turian.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Why?
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Don't you have the time to spare right now?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Spectre? Me? I need to get
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
People to see.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Kickbacks. Ooh.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
What's a Nathak?
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Ointment.
Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices.
Alright, I'm armed.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure something out.
Focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator.
I already done that.
The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Oh dear. I like the Turians a lot. They got a nice amount of sarcasm. I'm a fan. You guys gonna natter? No? Oh. Music's just suddenly stopped. That's weird. Okay, let's do this. I'm genuinely quite excited to see what we find out. If I remember correctly, it's over this way. Yeah. So we're basically just exchanging our spectre violence buffs. Other things. Come on guys, let's go. I'm disappointed there's no elevator stuff. There was when we first came in the first one. Oh.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keen gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Analaeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Oh. Paragon +8. Okay, cool. Well, let's just freaking do it then. We got credits. It's grand stuff. I thought we were supposed to be pretending we didn't see each other. Where are they coming from? Oop. Ouch. Okay, how we doing? We're alright. Thank you. Jesus. This biotic stuff the thingy has is very powerful. Can we climb up here? No. Okay, cool. Stairs will be here. Yeah, I thought we were going to get away with no fighting. Hello. Apparently not. Pop it away. Okay, let's find this computer. This looks like that area in front of the hotel. Interesting. So, all following the same blueprint layout, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Oh, it's over this way. Cool. There's a locked crate over here. I did spot that. Yes, please. Sure. Okay, cool. So, whatever we gotta do is in there. What's out this way then? Ooh. Hello. Why is there a weapon locker? I thought weapons was, you know, not allowed. Take all. You need some help? Or are you good? You should be alright, I think. Okay. This matey boy's office. We got an upgrade kit. Cool. And can I use this? Where is it then? Over here. Alright. Let's heal up. There we go. Medigel will replenish over time. So where and how? Seems like it's in there. Okay. Oh, I guess it's upstairs. Ah, of course. I did go upstairs, but I didn't go exploring over the far side. So let's run over there. Yeah, there we go. So that's probably their office then. They've got like private office that way. Okay. No more loot. Fair enough. I'm not sad. I'm a bit confused about the whole we'll pretend we didn't see you if you pretend you didn't see me, you know, type thing. I thought have issues. Okay, here we go. We download the evidence from Lorik's computer. Fantastic. Alright, let's check our journal then. You recovered Lorik's evidence, return it to him at the hotel bar. Cool, hopefully we don't get arrested. Oh, we might get arrested. Hello.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Your point? Who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage.
No,
miss.
we've met them.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Okay. Did I get him? Finally? Oh, that's my person. Whoops. I didn't recognize him. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Alright, let's get some shields up and a health pack, because, you know, I basically just shot them. Awkward. Okay. So, yeah, she was grumpy. I spotted an easy decryption. Here, yeah, here we go. I want to do this. Let me in. Open. What's in here? Technician kit. Yeah, sure. Okay. Goods is what's in here. I like it. We will look at all of those bits later. Can I use this computer?
We're in the middle of a fight.
Are we? Where? It's fine. Honestly, guys. Oh, okay. Did someone, like, run away? Apparently so. Okay. Oh, one more. Easy peasy. We're good? Calm down. I think we're good now, guys. Yeah.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. It makes it easier for them to break the laws that way.
You're not wrong. Okay, I think I've explored everything here. So, I'm unsure. Feel like I was on the right side of that. But yeah, we hi.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Yeah, it must be those
Probably
slugs.
Analeas' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Who's Keen? Alright, yeah. Okay. Cool. Bar. I think was... Oh yeah, up through the elevator over this way. Fair enough. So, very political. Lots of politics is what I mean. So yeah, you kind of have to choose which side you're on and flip sides daily in this place. That's not fun. I would not be a fan. Alright. She's not dobbing me in, so let's go talk to her first. Yeah, there they are. And then find out why they want to talk to us first.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeas' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analeas. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits.
Some do.
Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeas' guilt in one package.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeas is driving customers away.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeas' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analeas is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Ooh, let's ask the questions. I'm gonna help her because Gareth said that we should.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
What if they never send?
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
Okay, that answered that.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Alright. I'll help you.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Alright.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay, Keen. Will you do it? That's the question.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
We got this way.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeas. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you.
Yay!
Very well. I will testify.
Paragon plus 24.
You need with your contact. I will wait here.
What? How is that a Paragon thing? No. Squad. Me. Oh, no, Paragon's good. Renegade's bad. That's it. Yes, I was gonna say. Hang on, there's some squad stuff. Oh, we got rank up. Okay. Yeah, why don't you walk fully? There we go. Singularity. What's this one again? Sure. Okay, I should have some stuff as well. Oh, I think I was going for fitness next. Well, oh, I've got no points. Alright, Garrus has no points either. We did get some equipment. Cool. Let's have a look at our codex. Got nothing in primary. Let's have a look at the extinct races. Okay, the beacon was a Prothean artifact unearthed on the Alliance colony of Eden Prime. Its resemblance to the Prothean databanks recovered on Mars provoked immediate interest from the Alliance and the Citadel Council, proved to be a solid-state data storage device, part of the galaxy-spanning comm network similar to the modern extranet. Intact Prothean paleotechnology is rare. The beacon seemed to promise another quantum leap of technology akin to the discovery of the Mass Effect drive and relays. Unfortunately, the beacon also drew the attention of the rogue Spectre Saren Arturus and his synthetic allies, the Geth. A dawn raid by his flagship Sovereign resulted in hundreds of civilian casualties. The beacon was badly damaged. The motives behind the attack are still being investigated. During the recovery operation, the beacon fired a pulse of energy at the executive officer of the Alliance frigate Normandy. Lieutenant Commander Shepard survived and appears to have suffered no ill effects. Afterwards, the beacon fell inert. The mechanism appears to be dead. Wonder when we got that. Okay, so Lorik agrees, so we got to report back. And we've been warned there's an accident at peak 15. Cool. Let's go get our ability to get to peak 15. I'm so intrigued. Hello, we got agreement.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Okay, nothing new there.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
Yeah.
Shepard!
His cheeky smile.
Under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I like Shepard's angry look. Oh, dear. Alright, let's, Oh, yeah, let's actually check the empty office before we go. I'm just too excited to find out what the matriarch is up to. Benazia, I think. Yes, I did wonder about this wall safe. Oh, let's go thieving. Don't see why not. Combat scanner, proton rounds. Lovely, and some money as well. Is there anything to get from his? No, nothing from the data drives. Oh, let's go. Oh, Garrus. Oh dear. Can you tell me something interesting?
Been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You got nothing new for me, unfortunately.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Alright. I have a thing.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutk Valley.
Thank you. Achievement earned. A sorry ally. Okay. Uh-oh. They are weapons. Did they get through the weapon scanner?
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where? Fusion containment cell. Cool. Right. Let's switch to that, please. Hello. Right. Is everyone alright? Do we need help? I can't tell. Yes, we need help. Brilliant. And shields. And shields. Right. Let's get to my shotgun, which I think is that one. Right. Are you dead? You're dead. Right. Cool. There's a Geth Stalker. There's another Geth Stalker. Where'd he go? Okay, I think I missed. Let's get the sniper out. Where is it? Gate being jammed.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Okay. Hello.
What did you do here, Commander?
I defended myself.
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Yeah.
Geth. You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Uh-oh.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly.
Yeah, they do kind of
I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Oh, cool. Just leave me with them. Are we good? think that's our buggy that we're gonna... Ooh, hello. We're gonna use. Anything else in here? I wonder if we can talk to these hoppers. Hello? You right, Bobby? No. No. And you're nothing. Make all the effort to come over here and, you know, see what you had to say about the Geth. And you just have nothing to say. Alright, so I'm assuming we killed all of them. Alright. Let's get in the Mako. Let's go. Oh, I love this tunnel. Gorgeous. Level 1 hazard. Ooh, we've experienced level 1 hazards before. It's cool. Right, let's have a look at the map. Okay. We've got quite a journey. That's interesting. Oh, this is gorgeous. So this is a blizzard, not ash, which is a nice change. Okay. I will get out if there is things that look interesting to get out and look at. But at this point in time, no, I mean the view, pretty interesting, but also pretty boring. Just wait. Okay. So I expect we're going to see some Geth. Also, I've been asked to see if the Mako will run over enemies and cause some damage. So we're going to try that. Because we're bound to encounter some enemies. I can see some red dots on the mini-map already. That is a big red dot. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's get this. Okay, cool. Anything else here? No. Alright. Whoop. Alright, so we're starting to get shot at already. Where from? So that heavy turret. Alright, we've got shock troopers. Let's just drive over them. Ouch. Okay, that did not work. The shields are breaking this fun. That was fun. Okay. So let's take out the shields. Hey, don't put them back. Wee! Oh dear. So the answer is yes, you totally can run over people. Oh, out. Okay. We dealt with? There's one over there. Two more. Oh. It's one of these guys. How did this not come up as weaponry? The bio ones, the stalkers, I kind of got. Like, that made sense to me. Yeah, it didn't come up. Oops. Okay. Hello. Yeah, kind of made sense to me. Alright, let's just drive over that. Excuse me. But yeah, those big metal things, like, surely they should come up as very obviously weapons, is basically my thought there. Okay. Got more... oops. More encrypted stuff. We'll just take everything for the moment. Anything else we can see? Nah. Cool. There. I think this place is stupid. They're very dumb on their security, that's what I think. Although, to be fair, we did find out the main security person, not Matsuo, the Kiara, they were on the tape. So, maybe that's why security is so bad? We can hope. Wow. That is a view. By the way, IRL, I would not be comfortable driving here. Like, imagine how slippy this would be. You just slip off the edge. Horrifying. Oh, okay, here we go. Rocket troopers. Lovely. Dealt with that. Oh my, you went miles. Oh dear, the rocket gun on the Mako just sends them flying. Quite often I miss, but when I hit them, great fun. Ouch. Okay. Oh, I missed. It's alright though. There we go. Level up. Now. Yep. Not that we need it, but... Oh, we also got to level up. Let's do this. So I wanted fitness because I wanted this immunity thing briefly, but greatly increases your armor's protection, significantly reducing health damage in emergencies. Sounds good to me. Liara, why don't you have more singularity? And Garrus, you only got 2 points as well? Oh, that's a real shame. Let's get you advanced dampening. Nice. Also we got some more codex entries. Let's go for Dawn Council races. We read armatures. Let's read about the Quarians' government. Due to the Quarians' precarious existence even, and the need to enforce strict rationing, government is somewhat autocratic. Migrants' fleet's operations are directed by the Admiralty, a board of 5 military officers who are advised by the legislative body called the Conclave. Each vessel in the fleet has the right to send representatives to the Conclave aboard the flagship. The number of representatives is based on crew size. I did recall us getting told that, you know, it's cool to have like larger crew. Like captain, it like made it better. Basically, the captains wanted more people, is what I understood. But it wasn't explained why. So I guess this is why, because then you'd have a larger power base in the Conclave. So opposition comes from the Outriders Coalition, which with delegates from thousands of smaller ships. Okay. The Admiralty defers to the Conclave's decisions in most circumstances. However, if all 5 members agree that... I got lost here. Sorry, I checked whether I was still recording. And then lost my train of this sentence. So, however, if all 5 members agree that a Conclave decision jeopardizes the survival of the fleet, cannot get the Conclave to address their concerns, they have the right to summarily overturn the legislative decision. After the Admiralty uses this extraordinary power, it must resign. If the Admiralty does not step down after using their veto, the rest of the military is obliged to arrest them. Each ship captain has the authority over his vessel. It is advised by an elected civilian council, just as the Admiralty is advised by the Conclave. This relationship may range from cooperation to polite tolerance, outright hostility. Any captain who overrules his council without good reason is relieved of command by the Admiralty. Okay, many Quarian ships are owned by clans who pool their resources to purchase used vessels from private sellers. Large ships are prestigious for big rich clans, but a small ship means status is for a small clan with enough personal wealth to afford a private vessel. Clan vessel captains are not subject to dismissal by the Admiralty. Abusive captains are a family problem. They do not disrupt the operations of the fleet. Sounds complicated and awful. The Migrant Fleet is the largest concentration of star-faring vessels in the galaxy, sprawling across millions of kilometers. It can take days for the entire fleet to pass through a mass relay. When the Quarians fled their homeworld, the fleet was a motley aggregation of freighters, shuttles, industrial vessels, and the odd warship. After 3 centuries, all have been modified to support larger crews as comfortably as possible. As the Quarians achieved stability, they began weeding out the ships least suitable for long-term habitation, selling them and pooling the money to buy larger and more space-worthy hulls. This process is ongoing as vessels wear out and break down. While some ships enjoy dedicated cabins with full privacy and sanitary facilities, Many more are former freighters whose cargo bays and containers are pressurized and divided into family spaces using simple metal cubicle bulkheads. Corians enliven these austere spaces with colourful quilts and tapestry, which also help muffle sound. The day-to-day operations of the fleet, traffic control, station keeping, supply distribution, and so on are under military jurisdiction. Though ship captains have the authority to deviate from their assigned positions, may leave the fleet at any time. They're assumed to do so at their own risk. As the migrant fleet moves around the galaxy, many ships split off to pursue individual goals, returning days or years later. Oh, very interesting. So then kind of go on like their own little pilgrimages. Pilgrimages. As a group there. Okay, what did we get new here? Don't know. Diamonds? Not sure. Oh yeah, we got Doctor at risk. Thinks the Doctor locating Newton's system is in grave danger. Unfortunately, it appears the message was intercepted by Novia's security before it could be delivered. Ah! Okay. Still flashing at me. Don't know why. Whatever. And we got some more equipment. Right. Let's continue. The drive. Oh yeah, you were a turret thing. Oh, wow. So cool looking. They've done well on like the environmental feeling of like buildings and stuff. Just like you come around that corner. Like in the last episode, we were on the moon and basically they kind of, where they positioned you, they forced you to end up running up the hill, and as you crest over, you see the Earth in the background. They really, I think, thought about where they were going to like basically put you, like where your landing zone is, what you're going to do, so that they sort of understood where your camera would go, and as such, like how you would end up feeling and get these beautiful shots as you sort of like traverse round corners. What's shooting at me? Summon. Oh yeah, there it is. I see it now. Yeah, very, very cool. Very thoughtful is the word. Ugh, nearly slipped off the edge there. Okay. Something up here? No. It's alright, Mako. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's around the corner. Yeah, you're getting this sort of like very isolated sort of journey, broken up with a little bit of fighting, but it makes you feel like, you know, how isolated is this area realistically, which is kind of curious. Okay. Nope, I think we have to get out. So Did they crash here? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Okay. No, wrong button. Right, so. What are you? A Geth repair drone, apparently. What are you? No idea. A Geth trooper up there. But there's a Geth repair drone. I kind of want to get... And a Juggernaut. Alright. Drone out. Right, you are out as well. Okay, so there's a Juggernaut over here. And... Ouch. There we go. Also, I should put this new thing on. Immunity. Yeah, we'll put it on the quick slots. Got that. Adrenaline burst we got. Got shield. We've got unity. Do unity when Like, I don't feel like I need it in emergencies, is basically my thought. Okay, where's Garrus? Ah, come on. Okay. Get one of those out. Shoot from behind. Okay, something else going on. Oh, he was not dead. He just fell over.
All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Okay.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Garrus is stuck outside again.
Back online.
Alright. Cool, thanks, Garrus. Where? What we doing? Let's have a look at the map. So... Oh, that's the pin thing. So... A-Boy's there, so we need to go up here, have a little investigation in security. Cool. I like the sounds of that. Down there. Nothing. Okay. Let's just have a quick nose. Oops, sorry. Nothing round there. Okay, cool. Let's go on up the stairs. Containment cell. Where? No idea. Ooh. Average decryption. Oops. Ah. No. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, so this is average. I am going to really struggle at the hard ones then. I did it. I did it. Still out of 5? No idea. Okay, we've got an upgrade kit up here. And then that's something. Where's the security office then? I guess through here. Hi.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Or there is something very, very wrong in here that they're trying to keep in. You know, Umbrella Corporation style. Okay, we're going to go look in security first. Upgrade kit. Cool. Seriously? Security? Is this all you got? Like, that's horrifying. I would want more than... No, like, there's no computers or anything. Like, how am I supposed to learn stuff about this place? Can't encrypt this door. Okay. Well, let's go through into the elevator. Why do you guys not talk to each other? Uh-oh. Sorry, I was just having fun. Okay. Got some stuff coming up. Problems. People keep getting in my way. Ah! There we go. Right. Let's switch. Also, let's bring shields back, please. Right, cool. You are down. Then we've got you, and put my weapon away. Uh-oh.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
No, Garrus, I think. Ah! The ratties. The shit. They're all over there. Oh. Uh-oh. Ratchety worker. Ah, my word. Okay, shotgun. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Ratchety shoulders, soldiers even. Thank you very much for doing your biotics because that was helpful.
What were those things?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
I know what they are. I read the codex. I am a commander who likes info. I know what they are. Right, we're checking out down here first. Before we go up through that tunnel of doom. Honestly. So this is the second time we've seen the Rachni alive. And if we have a look at the codex, we've got extinct races. It's not here. In primary, extinct races.
Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
So yeah. Missions? Okay, no idea. Like, he was flagging the journal at me. It don't matter. Okay, so... this... fuck off. Brilliant. It just came out of this vent. I hate it. I hate it so much. No.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Give me both. Right, let's go up here before we go through there. Hello? Oh, codex. Any reason for me to not? Panic? Okay, Citadel and thingy government. We've done that one. Okay. Majority of the Citadel's population lives in the wards, the 5 massive arms of the station that house the residential and commercial districts. Many galactic races have established cultural enclaves here. Population density and cost of living are extremely high, akin to Earth cities such as Hong Kong and Singapore. Hong Kong and Singapore. The wards are open-topped with skyscrapers rising from the superstructure. Towers are sealed against vacuum as the breathable atmosphere envelope is only maintained to a height of about 7 meters. Oh, because they're open-topped, right. I was so confused. I'm like, there's only 7 meters of breathable air in a skyscraper? That seems stupid. It's at the top of the skyscraper. You can go out on the open air. Okay. The atmosphere is contained by the centrifugal force of rotation and a membrane of dense colorless sulfur hexafluoride gas held in place by carefully managed mass effect fields. The view from the wards is spectacular. In the background, stars, Serpent Nebula, and the nearby blue giant called the Widow move across the sky as the station rotates to stabilize itself. In the foreground, the lights of the buildings and vehicles on the opposing ward arms perpetually shine. The Citadel has no real day or night. While the station keeps to standard galactic time for political functions, businesses rarely close, and residents acclimate to sleep and work according to personal need rather than a day-night cycle. That sounds awesome. Additions and modifications are constantly being constructed, though they must stay within certain specifications that will not compromise the operation of the station. Occasionally, the keepers will descend on an area of the wards. Is that stuff moving outside? And move on or change the architecture without explanation. Residents have learned to live with these inexplicable intrusions. We did hear, when we were in the Citadel, someone saying that their bedroom had been, like, reorganized, like, 3 times. Treaty of Berexian. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, The Council races agreed at the Phyrexian Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Peacekeepers, eh? Below the Turians are the other Council races, currently the Sari and Salarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of the last group. The ratio of Turian to Council to associate dreadnoughts is 5-3-1. Every dreadnought humans are permitted to build. The Sari have 3 and the Turians 5. Okay. So can't be part of the ships and vehicles part. No. Anyway, we'll read this one because I've opened it up, and then I will end my codex explanation. But yeah, that's annoying. Oh, it's there. Right, whoops. Read this, and then I can take a break whilst the other reads the other. New space travelers ask, what does it look like outside of a ship moving at faster than light speed? Ooh, yeah, I am curious, although we have been, I guess, kind of shown it in the image above when we sort of transition. Part of the answer can be seen in a simple plane of glass. Light travels slower through glass than it does through open air. Light also moves slower in conventional space than it does in high-speed mass effect fields. This causes refraction. Any light entering at an angle is bent and separated into a spectrum. Objects outside the ship will appear refracted. The greater the difference between the objective exterior and subjective interior speeds of light, the greater the refraction. As the subjective speed of light is raised within the field, objects outside will appear to redshift, eventually becoming visible only to radio telescope and antennae. High-energy electromagnetic sources normally hidden to the eye become visible in the high blue spectrum. As the speed of light continues to be raised, X-ray, gamma-ray, and eventually cosmic ray sources become visible. Stars will be replaced by pulsars. The accretion disks of black holes, quasars, and gamma-ray bursts. To an outside observer, a ship within a mass effect drive envelope appears blue-shifted. If within a field that allows travel at twice the speed of light, any radiation it emits has twice the energy as normal. If the ship is in a field of about 200 times light speed, it radiates visible light as X-rays and gamma rays, and the infrared heat from the hull is blue shifted up into the visible spectrum or higher. Ships moving at FTL are visible at great distances, though their signature will only propagate at the speed of light. I'm gonna say I understood the words. That's about it for that. Oh, anyway. Weapons, armor, and equipment.
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer.
Oh, we've done this one, so mass accelerators.
A mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element 0. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, a simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon. However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within. But weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity.
Yeah, so this is hollow point, basically. They're explaining that, yeah, hollow point is the better route to go for most damage, right? I am on my shotgun, I think. Okay. Medical kit. Nice. This feels like it's suddenly turned into like a horror game. Honestly, very cool. What the frick? Oh. Sure, I'm really glad she's with us, because she just freezes them. Throws them up in the air, freezes them. Where's this going? Okay. Elevator to... And back. Elevator to... We need to go... Did I set that? I probably did. So that's the garage. Piss off. So... Elevator to mirror core. So I think this is the right way then. Come on, let's get in an elevator. That's not going to be a problem. Oh, okay. You all think that the Arachni are not coming in here? Yeah, I can see shit on my map. Okay, cool.
Power system.
Are we good? What did you say, Garrus? Was in here, remove the shop.
I've seen so much ice and snow.
Gun stuff. Okay, we got power junctions. We got the passenger trams. We got the fire containment system. Okay. Very shiny in here. And roof and comms out there. Okay. Ooh, technician care. So, what are we doing? Let's have a look in my journal. Okay. Nothing's updated. Alright, let's play with... cafeteria. Play with this.
Startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Alright. Journal update. Computer's damage. Peak 15's virtual intelligent computer program has suffered some kind of failure. Requires a manual reboot. Oh, is this like the Red Queen? Passenger trams. Where do I reboot it then? Here? Here. Yep. Oh my. Not a fan. Memory core access. Exit. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be it. The VI core appears inoperational. You can attempt to manually reconfigure the databanks or use OmniGel to repair. Alright, let's attempt. What? Memory core 1 damaged. Transfer module stack to core 2 or 3 to reactivate. Click shutdown mode button to exit. Choose module to move. Core 1? Oh. Core 2. And core 1. Core 3. Okay. Don't understand really what I'm doing here. Yeah, I don't understand the puzzle at this point in time. Okay, so I tried to line them up by size. No, right, so I have to pick blue, put the blue on the orange. Doesn't seem to matter which core I put it on. If I take the second core, I can put it on core 2, but I can't put it on core 3. Core 1. I don't understand. Alright, I'm gonna just pay the OmniGel here. Yep. Okay. I did it!
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure.
The latter.
Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Do you know why the reactor was
whoops,
shut
sorry. Alright, what landlines?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
It's alright, I know what they are.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Of course they do.
Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Very.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okie dokie. Very, very interesting,
User
but...
alert. Landline connections are disabled.
I know, you just told me.
Are offline.
But yes, looking at how much we've got left to do, so we've got, as far as I can tell, we've got to sort out the reactor, sort out the communications, and then we should be able to use the tram line to get to Benazia. So that's quite a long remainder of the quest, and looking at how long I've been recording, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until the next episode to find out what on earth happens here. I'm very, very, very interested in this quest. Like, it's kind of sucked me in.
User alert.
Alright, shut
Main
up.
reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment
is that the name of them?
Manual restart
is
required.
Very interesting to me. We've, as I said, we had
Landline connections are
the
disabled.
commander basically yattering, not commander. So we've already encountered the Ratchney, is basically what I'm saying, and they were being used genetically to try and create super soldiers by the Cerberus group, which is, as far as I can remember, is basically like the Spectres, but the Alliance's version. and the Cerberus went and said, ain't going to play by the rules anymore, we're going to do whatever we like. And so they're a rogue system, or rogue group, and they're trying to create super soldiers, is my recollection. So I'm curious, it's probably the same thing here. They are doing genetic research to try and improve soldiers.
Trams are offline.
But yeah, I am curious about that. Anyway, enough of me yattering on. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave me a like. It really does help out the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, what you're looking forward to, without spoilers, please. All of that good stuff down in those comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. Really does help out. And yes, thank you. A very huge, shall I say, and very special thank you to my wonderful Patreons whose names are scrolling across the screen as I speak. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.